Living Robot, and I'm actually, if you watched the last video, you probably noticed that there was like really bad feedback between the microphone and the and my headphones. Well, just basically in my headset, it was like a annoying ass squeal. They ran through the whole video, and I didn't really notice it in the earlier videos, but even I noticed it in the last one. I was like, oh, it's obnoxious. So basically what happened is I went and bought a new headset, and now I am re-recording a bunch of videos. Well, not a bunch, maybe like four videos, maybe a little less, maybe three, a little less, maybe three. But basically re-recording them with the new headset so that there's no feedback, because it made them pretty much unwatchable. The sound was just ridiculously high pitched. Little catch up. We are in the basement, I guess you'd say, of Aperture.
Is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
We got sent down here by Wheatley, and we are partaking in a bunch of old Aperture tests. And yeah, GLaDOS is a potato, and yeah.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative.
Why?
Or so I'm told.
Why would you guys even do that? Come here, come here, come here. Oh.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea.
Bad.
Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here. I can talk about the control group all damn day.
You tell him, Cave, you angry son of a bitch.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
God damn it, man. What is wrong with me here? Come on. I'm just embarrassing. It's embarrassing. So, I have a question. Look at this. Do you see this? It's amateurish, right? So, like, what I want to know is, why are they, like, not even fucking trying? Like, I get that Aperture was new at this time period and everything, but look at this fucking crate, man. Or weighted cube. It looks like shit. It's plywood. It's got like staples in it. The nails are just fucking all over the place. Who's making this crap? It's like they don't even care. They're barely even trying. I mean, I know this is supposed to be like, oh, it's so old. And like, yeah, you found it in some old ass sealed chamber, but I mean, this isn't like wear and tear. These things didn't age staples into them. Why did they like not even give a shit back then? You have astronauts and stuff doing these tests on your magical fucking bouncy paint, but you can't even, you know, build them a decent weighted cube to use? It's kind of lame. You motherfucking son of a... Whoops. I cannot have planned that better.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton. All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face. I like your style. You make up your own rules.
How did he know I did that?
Bean counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Some kind of pre-recorded psychic? Oh, you gosh, there we go.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain.
Cool.
There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
It'd be funny if that was like actually possible. Like if there could be like some kind of disease or something that only triggered when you actually thought about having the disease.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast. Telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact.
What?
Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. And time.
Just eye contact? Oh shit. Just eye contact?
Do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
He is a handsome devil. Okay, here we go. I've had so much trouble with this one. But not that time, apparently. First try. And I got blue shit everywhere without having to do it. Or get it anywhere. Or speak English, whatever. You're not the boss of me. That's what I want. That was funny. Whoa!
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time. Between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like protection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Sorry, I was busy bringing back the gold or whatever. Oh, I guess the Olympics. Duh. What am I, stupid? Come on. Can I get a squirty squirt over here? Thank you. Oops.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science and love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out, because you are fired. Now you, test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you, box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot, car, goodbye.
Someone just got shit canned on a pre-recorded fucking message. You'd think he'd edit these things or something. Oh, I think we just finished.
Congratulations! The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there will always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
Goodbye, Carolyn. She is pretty much a gem. Thought I saw something up there. Let us do this. All right, let's get this party started.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in
60s
danger?
now, by the
Let me
way.
answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related.
Alright guys, well that's it for this one, but yeah, we'll continue on next time with more Portal 2. See ya.